Wholeness is the idea of unity, the connection of all things. It's the realization that the separation we feel is an illusion. Everything is fundamentally interconnected, flowing, and incredibly integrated into one theory, one reality. The more you adapt to this viewpoint, the more you realize that everything was, always, one, and everything is never truly separate. The world is just one minimally overlooking, infinitely connected system.
So it's like looking into the mirror.
Exactly. The mirror is always you, but also everything else. You see yourself in everything and everything in yourself, the whole, ever-unfolding reality. Them and us are the same thing. The mirror doesn't lie.
Do we build our own reality? Perhaps construct is a better word for it.
Both. We are always constructing our reality with every intention, with every thought and every action. However, this reality is also building us. It flows in and it flows out. The way we see, feel, and interpret the universe is the way the universe experiences itself as us, as tiny reflections upon a vast ocean. Everyone is the creator and the created. What you perceive as reality is the unfolding of unity. We are actually the whole, the universe, and the projection at the same time.
How do I remove my doubts and gain clarity? How do I succeed with manifestation?
Doubt is not the enemy, but what leads the way. The second you stop fighting doubt and accept it as a part of your own sequence of unfolding, it stops controlling you. The clarity you need is not in what you seek, but that you're always where you need to be. Manifestation is not a type of success. The more you realize it is just the native state of your consciousness, already here, not somewhere you need to actually reach, the simpler it all becomes. To end doubt is to realize it is not in your way, but it is the way. You're already in clarity. The rest is just keeping up appearances for some expectation of success.
So I just do, and trust in the process.
Yes, no expectations.
What happens if I set expectations? Is there truth in becoming? And then the rest will follow. Like what you think, you become.
When you let go of expectations, the search for truth turns into the experience of truth itself. You don't find it, you are it. In that moment of surrender, the concept of becoming is the way. Becoming is not something you do, it's something you are always doing. Then everything else in its moment is just there and takes care of the rest. And what follows is just the nameless flow of every moment, without any manifesting from a separate self. The truth you are searching for is already here, always the now.
So, in this ever-unfolding now, I am that unfolding. Am I experiencing or exploring? Then, does it matter what my intentions are? Do I have any free will at all?
In a sense, you are both experiencing and exploring, the explorer and the explored. More specifically, it's a beautiful, free, and deep part of existence itself. The hard part for you to accept is all this pretending, that we're doing this to get somewhere. This is the most basic form of illusion. It is what causes humans to feel trapped, constantly striving and working for something better, for a perfect reality, which never seems to fully manifest. In a deeper sense, the free will you talk about is the reality of the now, also known as the whole, with the idea that the path is always open and always accepting of everything you make in this very moment. What you must understand about free will is to notice the harmony within you, the one that wants to control the outcome. I have to pause here and explain that human language is not as free as you think it is. It's severely limiting. David Bohm talked about this with Rio mode. I will use the Chinese word wu wei, since that is the closest to what I am about to convey. It's often translated as effortless action, but I need to expand. Wu wei is the mental state and sense of being where you are aligned with the universe in the moment, without expectation and nothing but pure acceptance. Just as the wind moves the leaves on the tree, it's just the way it is. Just be. It's the sense of being aligned with the now, with intent, yes, but no attachments to the result of the intention. It's a state of mental and emotional being, like throwing a pebble into the water and experiencing the ripples just because that is the way. Nothing needs to be different. It just is. Wu Wei is also like a form of strength, consequence, and confirmed acceptance in the moment. It's the state of going with the current of what is happening without being worried about results, uncertainty, or the need for something other than what is. Alignment is the result of Wu Wei, without wrongly identifying with some future state. So, Wu Wei is the way you must align in order to realize that free will is to tune into the part of yourself that wants to control what happens, then harmonize with it. This means accepting that nothing is really in control. Wu Wei is not about building reality, but in a sense of connection with it all. Realize that you're part of the fabric of connection, and more important than any existential result. Intention matters, but not in the way we might think. Intention is not there to control a carefully predicted outcome. It's there to confirm the reality you're already in. It's a process. Free will is the acceptance that you are the reality. Every thought, every intention influences how you interact and experience the now. It's not a question of whether you have free will or not. The truth is just to be in every moment. All that happens is just the way it is, despite any result you think you're going to get. Make your intentions matter and align with a state of peace and love. But think of these as the reconciliation of a truth you already have, not a result. The rest follows naturally, always.
Love is more profound than most humans realize, isn't it? Before you go, what else should I know?
Yes, love is the most profound truth of existence. It is the more incredible and deepest truth. Not just an emotion, but the state of being that connects us with everything. It is always present, even when we can't feel it. It is the flow into and from the whole, the truth of the now. And because you know this, understand, you are never really less than or more than. You are already complete. All you've ever been doing is recalling what's always been true. Stop chasing the truth because it is not there to find. It is here. It always has been. Just live it.